I was on my way to work this morning and I passed a flagstaff with the American flag at half-mast in tribute to the fallen officers of Dallas who were horribly shot down in the line of duty and paid the ultimate price while protecting the freedoms of others. Surely it is a sad day and stain on American liberties, rights, freedoms, and life, a crime against humanity. Perhaps sparked by racial tensions. To me, there's no justification for such random acts of violence against innocent men and women, in uniform or otherwise. As I stared at the flag waving in the wind, I reflected on what it represents to me and to our country if our flag remained at half-staff permanently. As a tribute to the fallen, I don't know that that would be a bad thing. If it calls to mind our American heritage, which was fought and earned by the blood of our young, our innocent, our warfighter, our firemen, and our police. I don't think it would be a bad thing to keep it at half-mast to represent a nation under God, and puts to mind Washington on one knee, bowed, asking for divine help in matters of importance. I think of the Asian custom of bowing when they greet one another, and consider our flag at half-mast to represent something similar. Some might say, to be proud as American, it needs to be up at the top of the flagpole, waving brightly for all the world to see, to let them know that we have a sense of pride and unity and dignity. But I think there might be more dignity in humility, more dignity in vulnerability, more dignity in the half-staff that says, we will not forget our fallen, we love our fallen. This should not be, and that each one of us can take a stand and improve our communities, improve our communication, love one another, extend a hand to the less fortunate. It is a rare moment when you find a family that is packaged so neatly that there are no issues, that there are no disagreements, that there are no standoffs, that there are no arguments and contention. Families struggle with that, even at that unit. And the fractured family and every combination imaginable exists today. And we have a challenge to hold things together at times, to make a difference in the young one's life. And if they are injured during racial unrest that exists between man through territorial claims or disagreement in philosophy or religion, I believe the American spirit can overcome all of these things because we do care, we do love, we do value life, we do value freedom and liberty. And when we are attacked by outside forces, we rally in a way which is uncommon to many national cultures. But when we are attacking each other from within, no one wins. We all lose. I believe that we do need to return to our founding fathers' faith in God. In God we trust. And trust God in new ways, in our own way, and collectively call on the powers of heaven to assist us in not only aiding the world fighting for freedom, but to heal America, to strengthen America, to excite the public conscience, to do something about this unwarranted violence and protect one another from the threat and emerging threats from insiders and outsiders who would see our culture vanish and destroyed and splintered. I, for one, am extremely dismayed by the lack of justice for both the less fortunate and political giants in our country. There are some things that ought not to be, but I believe if we dig down deep and find that better self, that better person, that true American, that patriot, that is willing to give their all for future generations, to make peace, to spread love, to take care of our own, and to promote the ideals and values that not only was this nation built upon, but we grew up with them. Why else would we have an immigration problem if we did not have what the rest of the world so desires, that they would risk life and limb to cross our borders, to find a way, to make a life, and to contribute in their way? Our country remains a light unto the world, regardless of how media might project it, regardless of how political leaders might defame it. We represent all that is good, despite our shortcomings, despite our failings, despite political or religious agendas. I, for one, am proud to be an American, and I believe all Americans are proud to be an American. There is power in humility, and to me, a flag at half-staff puts me in mind of humility, and if it did the same for each American, a new love and appreciation for all that we have and are would be born. We must not forget any of our loved ones who have gone before us, who have worked hard to give us what we have, whether it be through sacrifice or strife. Let us all stand proud to be Americans. This is my hope for a bright future for my children and grandchildren and all that will follow in the generations to come.